for the past some years now, me myself have been looking for an apartment to rent, but it has been very difficult for me to get one. Over, let me say, over 3 years now.
To get a house.
To get a house. It hasn't been easy from one agent to another, even through.
What's the level now?
I did fine, Papa.
Sir, you look great.
Yeah, it's the grace of God, though.
I celebrate you, sir.
Well done,
How things go now?
We are fine, sir.
Well done, sir.
Well done, sir.
You get one or two questions I want to quickly ask you, and I believe through this very interview, a lot of people will still learn.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you don't stay here, this Italy.
No,
you don't experience life.
Of course.
For Nigeria, you don't still experience life.
Yes, sir.
Abi? Okay, today now, you don't hear say, for Nigerians to rent house for here, no problem.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you don't see here one or two things, or you don't experience one or two things like that.
Yeah, I've experienced it. I won't say I won't experience it because I would say I'm even part of it. Because for the past some years now, me myself have been looking for an apartment to rent, but it has been very difficult for me to get one. Over, let me say, over 3 years now. To get a house. It hasn't been easy from one agent to another, even through online or house, where to rent house through all the app. I have gone through all of them. I have make so many different calls, all to no avail. Even if I even called some, the ones that will even respond to me, they will tell me, oh, the house they have, black is not allowed, it's only for Italians. So honestly, sir, it has been very difficult for me to get a house now. Me and my family now, we are just where we are living now is just by the grace of God.
Okay, sir, you believe say house they say they no one really give up to blacks. I be they no you don't believe say house they. I don't know how people this thing say house not day now make can be like that. Or you believe say house they not just want give up to blacks.
Okay, let me say it like this. I believe say house day.
Okay.
Because in various areas for this Roma. There are so many vacant apartments that is being just shut down without giving it out. You will even see that the appearance of the house alone, you will know that this house people are not there. The thing is just that if I should say that it's the handwork of the past black, what they did that is not affecting these present generations, I don't know. Because often they will say it's because the black that rent house before they don't pay, they normally carry the owner to the court. So because of those issues, they don't want to give it out to black again. Not just black, especially we called Nigerians. Anyone that Nigerian is being attached to his or her name, it's very difficult to get a house from these Italians.
Okay, so what you say, what you try to point out now, say Nigerian's case they different. There's a specific
yeah, there is a specific
issue about Nigerians renting a house.
I may say a Gambia should look for house or an apartment. It will not be difficult for them as we were known as Nigerian. Nigerian case in this country as a whole is somehow difficult. It's just like there are something that they have against Nigerians in the past that is affecting these present generations of we in Nigeria that are not here. Or there are something the Nigerians did to them before that they are not putting the annoyance on us now. That is what is not really, getting open. Because now is everything, not just only the house, even when you talk about the documents and everything that comes with Nigerians, the rest, it will be easy for the rest people to get. But we called Nigerians is very difficult. Very, very difficult for us.
This one has something to say you yourself as a person don't experience and one-on-one.
Of course.
Not because they tell you.
Of course. I've been in this country for the past 10 years now. It's not that it's so long now, but I've been here for the past 10 years now. And for this past 10 years, I've come to realize that things that other countries get easily, Nigerians don't get it easily. Even in some offices, when other countries go there, they accommodate them, they welcome them with love. But when Nigerians go in, they make it difficult for them. They make life difficult for them to get that. If not for maybe you by the grace of God, you come across anyone that also have the heart of God, that God also touch his or her heart to attain that person, to make that person feel okay. If not, the life of that Nigerian will be so stressed out. It's very difficult for Nigerians. Yeah, now let me just talk about where I live now, this Rome, Italy. And I also believe that some other countries are also experiencing the same thing, but I can only say 100% of where I am living.
Okay, apart from this aspect of this house rent and all that, when it be say it dey difficult, when it be say you yourself as a person don't experience, not be what they tell you, even as at now, as we are speaking right now, you are still in search, just as you said before. Yeah. Now, okay, talking about, I still heard, I don't know whether I'm right, this issue of this bank, opening a bank and all that. I don't know whether you don't still get more experience concerning that, but it's still regards to Nigerians and all that.
Yeah, it's a regard to Nigerians, well said. I would say I don't really know much about that, because before I may say 3-4 years ago, I traveled out of Italy, and before I traveled out of Italy, it was easy for Nigeria to open the bank. I may say when I opened my own, it was around early 2013, or early 2014. It was very, then I wasn't even issued a resident permit in the country. I was just having a limited permit when I opened it then. So when about 3 years ago, and I heard that people were now using it for fraud or one thing or another, so things not changed. Even when I came back, my own that I opened years ago expired 2020, and I was not around when my own expired. So when I came back around 2023 or so, 2022, so I went to the bank to make a request of the the new one. So they told me to bring my document and all, which I gave it to them, and they said they will control it and give me, I should come back for feedback for 15 days later. So 15 days later, I went there. They told me that it has been expired for about 2 years ago, that the money inside was already locked, that I have to pay the sum of about €25 back to them again, which I did. After that, they gave me the new one, and that was all.
Everything was working
Everything was working fine. Even my friend that we came together was unable to get it. So they told him that he cannot get it. The space is not open for Nigerians again. He was even shocked that my friend that we came together got his own. So why is it difficult for me not to get his own? So they told him that is what they don't have any explanation to give him.
Okay, that your friend now does it mean that he doesn't have a bank before, or he have not opened before?
I think he wasn't having any bank before.
Okay.
So he wasn't having any before.
Okay, which is to say your own, it was easy for you because you were already having it before, just because that it expired.
It expired, okay. Yes. Because when they also go through the control, they also told me that I haven't used it for any transaction, or I haven't received any illegal money through it. It was then I know that it was through illegal money or illegal transaction that that caused the issue.
Problem.
So when they cross-check it, they didn't see anything like that in mind. So that is why the woman said I was able to get it back. If not, I wouldn't have been able to get it back.
Okay, sir. In this your experience now,
Yes.
Will it not be said that, okay, it was because of the ways Nigerians, and I don't know, I might be wrong,
Yeah.
are doing or behaving that is causing these people, this Italian, to be locking up their system in regards to laws that cause things to be difficult for us?
Sir, I may say is regard to that, because in this process of me, when I was trying to put mine in order, I come across a brother. I come across a brother who was going to bank to withdraw the sum, I think 5,000 euro, and he was not yet given resident permit here. He was just having a limited permit of about 6 months.
Okay.
So he was saying that he's going to the bank, that his friend send money from let me not say that he's going there to withdraw it. That is his business. That is what he's doing. You know what I'm talking about? Let me not just mention it.
No, it's so good we make sure so that people will know we
yeah,
are talking
those
of facts.
illegal transaction, so-called azaman.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, they call it azaman.
We know exactly what
so
you are saying.
I was not saying that in my own. I was not saying this is the reason why they are blocking all this bank of 18. That is why things are difficult for we Nigerians in this country. This is something they say they don't want. All this illegal transaction as a man of 18. You are not yet having a residence permit. Now look at what you are doing. You are going against the law, which they say they don't want. Okay, let's for example, if control now come across you tomorrow now, your was also blocked, things is now difficult for you, you will now be putting the blame upon the country, which you know that this is what they don't want.
And you created it yourself.
Yeah, you created it yourself. It's just like it's not.
And the problem now is that, sorry, sir, the problem will not only be on him. It will be on the general Nigerian.
General Nigerian, because this thing that is going on now, I may say it's not just or everybody that did it. It was one person that did it that made them put it in all the Nigerian. Why? Because the name Nigeria is already involved in it. So whatever is going on, they will not say Nigerians. They will not point this particular person that this is the person that did it, but they will say it's Nigerians. Because what we are suffering now is not the crime of which this new generation did. I may say it is the past people that was here that did this, and even some that are here now, they are still following the same process that is not affecting everybody now in generally. So,
okay, sir. Lastly, now, what will be your general advice to people when they say yes, they will come across this video? When they say that they use this one eye, they look Italian, say, "Na Italian really just be their problem." They don't know, or maybe they know. All this is what we discussing. On your own personal way, what will be your general advice based on your own experience so far for all these things?
Okay, fine. My general advice is wherever you are, have a good step, have a good record. It's not what you see your friend doing. It's not what benefits your friend that will benefit you.
Okay.
Everybody have destiny and destination.
Okay.
Your friend destination is not your destination. Where your friend pass through illegally and succeed, you may pass through that same way. You may not succeed.
Okay.
It may be a problem or one way or the other for you.
Okay.
So don't say, oh, my friend did this and succeed, I must surely do it.
Okay.
Such a thing has landed so many people in prison. Such a thing has landed so many people in where they don't want to be. At the end of it, they will not be blaming one person or another who doesn't know anything about what happened. So whatever you are doing, wherever you are, have a good record of yourself. Don't be putting your destiny. God has programmed everybody in different way.
Yeah.
As we are, as our faces are different, so our destinies are also different.
You are right.
Your friend's destiny is not your destiny. Whatever crime your friend is committing, you know that is wrong, and your friend is getting it right, don't say if I also do the same, I will also get it right. Because the way God programmed the judgment of your friend is not the way he programmed your own judgment.
You're right.
So I will say whatever we are doing, we should always do it right. Put your hands in right way, because people that did not put their hands in right way, they are the one that is making us going through these difficult times, these difficult things that everybody is now, experiencing concerning the house, concerning the bank. How can a grown-up man, a grown-up woman, a family man be in a country without having a bank account? It's an error. How can a family be in a country without having a home? Being homeless,
not that you don't have the money,
not that you don't have the money. This will let you to know that even the kingdom of God, that is how it will also be. At the end, you will have that money, but that money cannot assure you to the kingdom of God. This is just like entering into the kingdom of God. Now you have the money now, and you are seeing this house that is vacant, but your money could not give you that house. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Your money could not give you the house. So also the kingdom of God also is. At the end, you will have that money, but your money cannot ensure you righteousness. So that is the way we are living now. Also give us the clear picture of how the kingdom of God looks like. Because if you don't live a righteous life now, you will not be ensured into the kingdom of God. So as we are, and if you don't live a clean life now, definitely trouble will be following you in one place to another.
Yeah.
What you are supposed to do and get maybe one naira out of it, you will want to just get 50 million naira once, and at the end, you will end up in prison, which is not the right way to go. Sow your coat according to your size. Whatever you are doing, do it gradually and put it in the hands of God. You must surely succeed in life.
Okay.
Succeedment is not by your power, it's by what God said is going to be, and that you shall be. No matter how you try to bypass it, what are the appointed time that God said it is, that is what it must surely be, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
And in conclusion, please, we are sending this very message not just to mock anybody or to do brag about anything, but rather to change the narratives. As for you to know that if you don't consider your own self or your name or your family, please know, in as much as you are in this land, try to consider your nationality.
Of course.
Nigeria.
Of course.
Nigeria.
Of course.
Because what these people are dealing with is not you as an individual. They are dealing with a nation.
Yeah, of course.
Because of you, they are dealing with Nigerians in total. That is the reason why we are trying to pass this information across.
Yeah.
You might not see yourself important. You can do anything. You believe that if it affects me, does it affect my children? Believe that if it affects you, it's equally affecting generations that are coming after you.
Oh, yes.
Not your children, but other Nigerians.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the way others are suffering from the past mistakes of our brethren which came here before us. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Okay,
I really
sir.
appreciate your
All
time,
right.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
I
very
appreciate
much.
this time,
All
sir.
right.